reporting to you from inside a cave. I remember seeing online once that someone dyed their linen with avocado pits and skins, and since then I've wanted to do it, but I was a little bit nervous and I thought I'm just going to go for it because I had 2 linen lampshades that my friend really kindly gifted me, and they were just sitting in a bag under the stairs. So I had an old top that had an orange stain on it, and I decided I'm going to test the dye on that first. I really loved the results. So it's quite confusing online. There's so much different advice, but because I'm not going to be washing these lampshades a lot, I felt I didn't need to follow anything too complicated. So what I decided to do was, I had read about prepping the fabric, something to do with protein, so I got my little brother to help me. We put 4 cups of soya and 4 cups of milk, and then we left the linen lampshades in that for 30 minutes, or maybe we left it for an hour in the end. I don't know how much difference it really makes.
Shall I push it down?
Yeah.
I really love the white linen, but all of the walls in my house are white, so I just wanted to have something a little bit warmer than that, otherwise it starts to feel slightly clinical in the house. And I'm really happy with how the lampshades turned out. You'll see later on in the video when they're dried and ironed, they look gorgeous. So I prepared the dye in my last upload, but I'll tell you quickly what I did. You're supposed to use 4 avocados for the minimum amount to use, but I used 3 and I just reheated it a few times. So you're supposed to simmer it for an hour, but I simmered it for an hour on maybe 3 or 4 occasions just to get the absolute most out of my avocados. So of those 3 avocados, I used all the pits, and then for the skins, I scraped all of the inside flesh off and washed them. You really want to make sure that you haven't got anything left on the inside of the avocado, because it will make your water go brown potentially. If you want a colour that is deeper than this blush light type of pink, then you need to use probably double the amount of avocado skins and pits. I didn't wash off the soy milk mixture from the fabric, and I actually ended up leaving the linen in the dye overnight, because once I'd simmered it for about an hour, I just felt I wanted the colour to be a little bit deeper if possible.
reporting to you from inside a cave, and I believe this is possibly the one in Poldark where there's like a well or something. We had so much fun playing around in these caves. As you can probably hear in the background, we just couldn't stop laughing. It's really an amazing location to visit if you're on the north coast or within an hour. It would 100% be worth the drive, and of course this is the absolute best time of year to see such a vast sandy soft beach. We just got some snacks because there's not many options for where to eat. We had such a lovely time. That beach is absolutely amazing, and if you go with children at low tide, you have got hours of fun. The water, the current was so strong though. It was so strong that even Ollie didn't want to get in. Like, I'm a bit pathetic with it, but it was a lot. But yeah, so fun for children. Got multiple little rock pools that they can actually swim in. Really vast beach, caves, amazing. So fun on the north coast, that one. Kind of near pretty close to St Agnes. So if you're going anywhere near St Agnes. Now we're going somewhere where I think I've only shown it in one video, and I don't think it had many views. So it's basically a new location, but it reminds me of the film Bridge to Terabithia. If you haven't seen that film, it's heartbreaking. It was one of my childhood films, and I would recommend watching it actually. Also, sorry this isn't the chattiest vlog, but I only had like a day of filming before guests arrived, and obviously I can't really be speaking to the camera in my house whilst I have guests, but not they mind. Just being present. I need to tell you something. That series, All Creatures Great and Small, the remake I've been watching on Netflix, it's on Channel 5, like the iPlayer equivalent, and there's like 6 seasons. I thought there were 2, or there's 5 or 6 seasons, and I just thought because Netflix only had 2 on there that there was only 2, but I was wrong. If you're going to watch it, I've got like 5 seasons to enjoy, and it's such a lovely show. But yeah, I have definitely, I told one of you I'd finished it, and I'm nowhere near finishing it. I'm so glad I realised that we'd got it wrong. Well, Ollie realised actually, it wasn't me. I think Channel 5 is definitely free as well. So obviously Netflix isn't, and it only had the 2 seasons on, which is so annoying. I really like Netflix, but it has got all of Downton Abbey on, which I'm only watching when I'm on my own. I think Ollie would like it, but I'm just watching it in the daytime when I've got a minute, really. Thank you very much to my mum who beautifully ironed the pleats back in for me, as they definitely got lost in the drying and washing process. I love this blush colour. The person who gifted it to me, her husband passed away not long ago, and his whole room was this colour, and it was the most peaceful and beautiful room I've ever been in, and I really wanted to bring a little bit of their style into my house because I admire them in so many ways. So it's been such a pleasure to dye those linen lampshades. I really can't express how happy it makes me now that they're a blush pink. For my birthday back in April, my mum and sister got me this amazing piece of artwork commissioned, and it was of my childhood teddies. So I was too scared to have it out on display without having it in a frame because obviously it could smudge, and we today found a nice affordable frame that I really like. And what I'm doing for now is this gift wrap paper, Brambly Hedge paper, as you can see. I'm putting that behind because it's got a beautiful mount on the artwork. I think what I might do is, in the future, make this frame with Brambly Hedge artwork in it its own thing, and then move the artwork into another frame with like a ditzy print behind it, but get a bigger frame so that it's two things going on at once. Hopefully that makes sense, because I would actually like to keep this as it is, what you can see here, but for now I'm going to get my artwork out on display. Let me know if you would like the artist's website or Instagram. Send it to you in the comments. Just drop a comment if you're interested. She's really lovely and absolutely so talented and amazing. You'll have to see in a moment how insanely accurate her drawing is when you see my teddies next to that. For Christmas, about 3 years ago, I bought my nan a trailing plant, and she has grown it into this amazing and very long, fine specimen you can see here. However, it got too long for her living room, so she's kindly given it back to me, and I love this plant. It always used to sit on top of my head when I would sit near the radiator because it was cosy and it would always be dangling around my face. So I'm very happy to have it here in Cornwall with me. It's like having a little piece of home in my new home. I was having a little think about the fact that when I get into a freshly made bed, as in new bed sheets, washed bed sheets, I always feel so much cleaner and happier and cozier, and everything feels really soft, especially since in my first video, if you've seen it, this is part 2, but in part 1 I made my room way cozier. I added a blanket, I added some of my childhood bits, a card with a beautiful photograph on it, so just things that make me feel cozy, and I love my room now. And I've decided I'm going to change my bed sheets more. I wondered how often everyone changes their bed sheets at all, just out of curiosity, but I've decided that I'm going to do that. It feels almost like an act of self-care, especially to tie it in with having a bath. I know this is just such a random thing to finish a video with, but I'm going to start doing things that feel like chores and make them feel like a little bit of luxury and sort of revel in them a little bit more. So I just wanted to leave you with that one. I hope you enjoyed this video and the amazing locations that we've been to. If you have any idea for what kind of base I should buy for my linen lampshades, please let me know. Lots of love. I'll see you on the next one, and I hope you enjoyed this video.